Hello and welcome to this two-part series on creating work breakdown structure. In this session, we'll understand the process work breakdown structure, and in the next session, we'll learn how to develop work breakdown structure using Primavera P6. Let's begin. Create WBS is an important process as part of project scope management. It is the process of subdividing project deliverables and project work into smaller, more manageable components. Basically, it forms the framework of what has to be delivered as part of the project. We can say this is the heart of project management plan. What are the inputs that goes into it? The scope management plan guides with the approach and methodology to build work breakdown structure. Project scope statement and requirements document provides the vital data inputs in terms of the product scope, work scope, deliverables, and the different categories of requirements that comes along with PSS and requirements. The organizational inputs come in the form of enterprise environmental factors called EEF and organizational process assets called OPA. What are the outputs from this process? The primary outputs are work breakdown structure and WBS dictionary. These two outputs along with the project scope statement forms the scope baseline for the project. As you develop WBS, you come across a lot of assumptions, and those things are documented in the assumptions log, and the requirements may get fine-tuned so that documents gets updated. In terms of tools and techniques, there is an extensive expert judgment involved from project management team and project manager and the other SMEs in forming this work breakdown structure. You can follow certain decomposition techniques. I'll explain more when we further discuss on it. Let's go deep dive into the benefits. Why WBS is critical to any project. The underlying fact is it increases the manageability of the whole project through these 6 elements. Number 1, it increases the estimation capability and accuracy. It is because the estimation is decentralized. Different functions estimate their work packages using the subject matter expertise they hold. Now, at work packages level, responsibilities and accountability are assigned. So that helps to delineate the roles and responsibilities within the project. This in turn helps the project manager to build the organization structure in terms of reporting. WBS also facilitates make or buy decision. As you drill down into different child elements, you need to ask this question: am I going to do this within my organization, or is it going to get outsourced? So this clarity helps to manage the project better. And also, complex projects may result in hundreds of work packages. So a disciplined WBS approach helps the project manager to identify control accounts Again, it is a big area. We'll discuss more in detail later. The work packages should roll up to the controller counts above and further parent elements through a rule called 100% rule. A systematic WBS helps to make sure that the work scope is not redundant and there is no missing link while defining and detailing the work. Next, I'll show you a sample WBS. The same thing, we will do it using the tool. You'll get better insight. Here, you see a 3-level work breakdown structure. The top level is the project. And in the next level, I have depicted a typical project life cycle in terms of feasibility, establishing system infrastructure, customization, implementation, go live and administrative closure of the project. So this follows a predictive life cycle. Please remember to identify project management as an important element in the WBS. One of the level 2 element, established system infrastructure, is further detailed into software acquisition and hardware acquisition. So this structure is the critical output. We call it as WBS structure. And the table below is called work breakdown structure dictionary that presents the metadata of every element of this structure. So as you drill down and detail the WBS, you can document the characteristics through this work breakdown structure dictionary. Thank you for watching. In the next session, we will develop this WBS for a better understanding.